U.S. Colts taking on the Dragons of Tokyo. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Second down, another run with Taylor. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Faster.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pierce the intended target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. When you look at this defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he will get back to at least cover this. Certainly a sigh of relief there. But his offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. What play?
And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Young. This one into the hands of Thielen. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Young going to move him around. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. I mean, look at this defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few minutes box there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson on the move to his left. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Taylor, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
The option to give to Taylor here. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Young on 3rd and 2. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Ready.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Black shot. Blue striker. Red cycle. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Ready. 19 Lions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a throw here to his running back. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Young to throw it. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Steel, black. Green jack.
In motion left, that's Thielen. That throw by Young incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Claws red. Smash red. 6. Mega.
The chart goes in motion left. Now Young on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, blue.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, green.
Young to throw it this time. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Shot, 17.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Dragons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Dances by him, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Black shot. Blue striker.
First and 10, Young. And his throw is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Young, he's going to change it up. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Drill 52. Red cycle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and long for Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Cowboy 80. Hurt.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back to Taylor on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson looking to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Yellow. Beetle blue.
The Shark goes in motion left. Young will set to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Green. 10 cycles.
To throw, Young. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Red. 6. Mega.
Young on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
White.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Black shot.
At the Colts 46-yard line.
Young. Throw out wide is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Red. Cycle. Light blue. Blaster. 6.
In motion left, that's Thielen. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Young going to move him around. And Chark goes in motion left. To the air once more, Young. And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Watch out now. Thick black ultra. Claws red.
And Chark goes in motion left. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
On the set.
The offense on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Fight 60. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Fight. White.
And Chark goes in motion left. Young on 3rd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Ready, set.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
18, fight in.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19.
On the is Taylor. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Agnew now to return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Black shot. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Young looks to throw on 1st down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. In motion left goes Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready, ready.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now they'll audible to something else.
Blue striker. Red cycle. Slice blue. Blaster 6.
3rd and long for Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Richardson.
Forced out to his left.
And that is incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
18, ready, 18.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down.
Packers 60, Packers, Dragon 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Flush to his right.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Blue, black. Blue, go. Hey, red.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
On the ready. Ready.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Young takes it on the sneak, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Rig alert, rig alert.
Here's Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Well, CD, for the losing